welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who have been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you've been watching my content and it's been helpful for you, it has been enlightening for you, go ahead and do this channel a great favor. Support this channel so that more messages can go out to more people. Hit that like button, subscribe button, illuminate the thumbs up button, right, as I say. I would greatly appreciate your support so that it can help boost the algorithm and it can help these messages reach more people. So Leo, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of April 2023. What you need to heal, what you may be out of alignment with for the beginning of April. And we'll see what guidance Holy Spirit has for us and how to best navigate the energies for the beginning of the month. And remember, the beginning of the month includes a total solar eclipse in Aries. Recording this the day of the full moon in Libra, which is April 6th. It happened this morning. Eastern. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and we have the total solar eclipse happening on April 8th. All right. So lots of stuff going on. All right. So we're just going to look into what you need to be aware of at the beginning of April. All right. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity on revealing to us what Leo needs to be cognizant of for the beginning of the month. There will be an extended for this reading. It is a love reading, and it's a love and relationship reading. It doesn't have to be with your counterpart. It doesn't have to be with a romantic interest. Wow. It's, the link is in the description box below. I'll go over later on what that extended reading is going to entail. So we have the star card. Aquarius energy here. Leo, you may have Aquarius in your chart. Aquarius moon, sun. Okay? That's not for everybody because I know some of you may not be Leo suns here and some of you are. So we have this star card, and it's interesting because I'm looking at this as it could be a dodecahedron. Is it? Something like that. Anyway, it's a 3D object, right? It's 3D star. So the beginning of April, Leo, you could very well be literally becoming a star, really stepping into that spotlight. And that's what Leos are about, right? There is something about Leo risings are, astrology wise, they're meant to have a very great year this year. So especially if you're Leo rising, it could very well be this year you might be coming into some sort of fame or stardom here, being in the spotlight, shining brighter than what you are right now. People are going to be looking up to you. This is a time of wishes coming true. Like whatever you've been wishing, praying for, wishing on the stars for, if you are in alignment with it, there's something about that coming true for the beginning of April. All right. Now remember, just because I say April doesn't mean that could be it. If this hits you in December, all right, it could very well be happening for you in December. So take it how it fits your story, but know that the energy is there. It's a matter of you being in alignment with those wishes, those dreams, those hopes that you've been having, right? If you're not high vibrational, this is a high vibrational card. This is 5D stuff. This is violet flame energy, all right? So if you're in alignment with that, you're very high vibrational, you're in alignment with what it is that you're trying to call in, what you've been dreaming about, you've been praying about. So make sure you keep that momentum up, you keep that vibration up, because you're bringing it in, you're calling it in. Okay, there's something here that you're going to be enlightened by as well as the days approach. At the beginning of the month, I'm hearing that most likely for some of you, the eclipse season is going to bring to light something. It's going to bring you a more peaceful, harmonious life. This is a prosperous new beginning that is about to manifest into the physical. There's a lot of inspiration here. You're going to be inspired by a lot more things. It could very well be where, for those of you who are coming into this stardom here, it's going to bring about, it's going to have something come out of you that you have never seen before. Okay, something about elevation, ascension. It's you moving at a higher level of consciousness. That's pretty big, Leo. It's kind of like you're getting this rite of passage to access higher portals, higher realms, aside from the 5D, right? Kind of like maybe some of you jumping from 5D to 10D level stuff, that type of thing. This is also about you, with that energy, you're going to be more inspired, or you're going to become more of an inspiration to others because of what you have accomplished. There's a sense of purity here, renewal, rejuvenation. You are being out there showing the world the real you. That is what Aquarius energy is all about, right? For you to show the world who you are, and you're inspiring others, humanity, to do the same. Okay, there's something about you leveling up in that sense where more people are going to be drawn to you. More people are going to see your light. It's kind of like, what is that twinkling thing in the sky? Like, what is that? It's like, you know, when you are stargazing and you notice one of the stars that it's brighter than all the other ones, like Venus, for instance, or maybe even Jupiter, and you're drawn to it, okay? I'm also getting a message, if you're drawn to a particular star constellation and you don't know what it is, look it up. There's a message for you there. That's what happened to me when I started my business, and how I came up with Capella Wellness, because I was drawn to the Auriga constellation, which is where I got Capella from, because that's one of the stars there. And it's actually, that constellation is about being the charioteer. It's about like driving, inspiring, motivating people, and keeping people in line, and getting people closer to God, all that whole stuff. So if you're being drawn to stars right now, or something's catching your attention, pay attention to that, because there's a huge message for you there. But this is also about, you know, when we're looking out there in the heavens and those brighter stars are calling our attention, this is what's happening to a lot of you, all right? For those of you who've been putting in the work and you're in alignment, not only are your dreams and wishes coming true, but there's something about you more being in the spotlight. People are going to be more drawn to you because of what you have become, because of what you have done. You've healed tremendously from a lot of trauma, from a lot of like tower moments, from a lot of, you know, serious spiritual attacks, perhaps. You've stood tall, and you're showing the world that as long as you are highly connected to God, you are in that high vibration, that nothing can throw you off course. Nothing can intimidate you. Nothing instills fear in you. You have this sense of peace in your life because you are that connected to God, to the universe, to your angels, to your guides. This is also about, in the beginning of the month, you need to continue to trust that the universe is backing you up with whatever it is that you're doing. This is your life's purpose. This is your mission. Some of you are starseeds, okay? I am a starseed with a double mission, and that's not easy to deal with. And some of you have double missions as well. It's like being a starseed. It's like you, especially if you're looking at the sky all the time, you're like, your subconscious is wishing that you were back home. And I didn't know that when I was a child. I was always looking up there. Like, why do I feel I want to be over there? And it wasn't until my late 30s that I started to realize why that was. It's because of that starseed energy, all right? So if you are a starseed and you don't know what that is, or you're kind of like, yeah, I'm resonating with that, or I want to learn more about it, I do starseed origin readings where we find out where what star system or systems you are coming from, and what your missions are related to, what you're here to do, what your purpose here is as a starseed, as part of that, as part of that starseed system. I do offer those. If you go to CapellaWellness.com, you click on the Capella Service Suite, you scroll down, and the services that I have, you will see the Starseed Origins reading there. I am offering 10% off of those readings. If you use Spring 10 for 10% off the Starseed reading, or any other reading that you may be drawn to, then you may be called to, you can use it unlimitedly. And I'm having that 10% off for the entire season of spring. Okay, there's also a 10% off package discount if you want to order a package where some of the starseed readings are included in the packages. All right, so you may want to peruse those. For 10% off those packages, it's spring package 10. All right, spring PKG 10, I should say. The discount codes are in the description box, okay? So if you're being called, or you're getting this like resonance with, I feel like I'm part of a greater part of the whole, right? It's like I have a bigger mission. I don't know what that is. A starseed reading could very well help you, or even a North Star alignment. Okay, I have those as well. I have those types of readings. So it's more about understanding your purpose. If those of you who are lost, or those of you who are already in your purpose, you're moving to a greater calling, all right, for the beginning of April. It depends on where you are in your timeline. But either way, Leo, you're being reminded to trust in God, to trust in what he's doing with your life, to trust in your mission, your purpose, to trust that the universe is backing you up. Believe in the impossible. This is unicorn energy for me with the star card. It's believing that those dreams and wishes can come true. But when you are doing your part, the universe, God will do the rest. But it's also a matter of having that faith, right? That it will happen. It's like letting God take over while you are continuing to be that star, while you're continuing to live your purpose here, and trusting that those things that you feel are impossible will become possible, but it's only possible through God. It's only possible through those higher frequency, the higher realms. Okay? So it's beautiful energy for the beginning of the month, Leo. Especially if you are pushed more into the stardom energies, the spotlight. You're here to really, really support and heal the collective, okay? It's not just about you and your healing. You've done tremendous healing, but those others of you who haven't completed that, you're moving to a higher level where your healing is going to become more of a focus for you. You're purifying out your old self, right? To be in alignment with your higher self, to do more of the work that you've been called to do, where you're going to be able to channel more of those higher type of energies, those higher types of messages, okay? Hold on one second. Sorry guys, I could have sworn my phone was on Do Not Disturb, so you may have not had heard me because I had somebody calling me. I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I do these things. Anyway, there must have been a reason for that. Anyways, I was saying, for those of you who have a higher mission, that starseed mission, you are purifying all of these lower vibrational things out to become more in alignment with your higher self, so that you can channel more of those higher portals, the higher messages, right? So you can help heal the collective with those types of messages, where you're channeling like you don't think about anything, and all of this higher vibrational energy is flowing through you, out of you, to inspire others, to motivate others, to help them to shine their light, okay? Because that's what you guys are here for. And because Leo, you're also associated with leadership, a lot of you, especially with Leo risings, this year specifically, you're going to be put on these front lines to really get the collective, because that is Aquarius energy, get the collective to really shine brighter, okay, bolder, and to help them to live their purpose, whether they're a starseed or not. All right, the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, okay? So you may have been feeling disappointed, or it's like, why aren't people listening to me? Why are not people like, you know, I'm tapping into these higher energies, but it seems like people may think that you're a weirdo, or you're so very different, because that is Aquarius energy. The people who think outside the box, the people who are just like way out there, like alien type of energy. And you may be in this overall energy for the beginning of the month, where it's kind of like, you know, I'm a little bit weary. Like, I'm doing my mission work, I'm doing my purpose, but it seems like nobody's catching wind of the twinkling star that I am type of thing, right? Nobody is seeing that I am that connected, that I am that passionate about my purpose. You guys have a lot of passion about your purpose. But this is getting out of that energy where Don't be focusing on what is not happening when it comes to your purpose, or the fact that you're not seeing the wishes or dreams come true yet, because they are about to come in, right? You just have to stay in alignment with that in order for those things to manifest, because it's like the wish has been granted for a lot of you. The universe wants to give you that. It's a matter of getting out of this despondent, like, this sucks, like, I'm very disappointed energy. Like, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting this, and now I'm going to be poopy pants about it. No, if you're in that energy, you got to pull yourself out of that. You have to be more proactive, and you have to understand that with your purpose, being, again, if you're a starseed, it's not easy to be one. It is not, because you are so used to being in a system and a family and a community where everybody's about the same, in a sense, where everyone understands the mission as a collective together. Here on the earthly plane, not everybody understands their purpose. They don't understand that they're here to heal the planet. They're not understand that they're not here to shine their light for the world to see, and help the collective as a whole, especially with the healing. So you may be feeling this energy like, oh man, I feel stuck. It's like, why isn't it that people are paying more attention to this type of healing or this type of work, or understanding their purpose, especially when it's coming from a collective level? I talked about this to my members on my free mobile app, if you're not a paid member, I do send out particular messages or warnings or calls to action with regards to what we're really here for. And I talked about that on my mobile app. For those, I posted it so that everybody can see it, because I do have paid memberships where certain things are only disclosed to my paid members when I'm called to only disclose it to them. But I put out a message about that call to action, about we are here to heal the collective, all right? This is not about you, and you. It's about all of us. Because what we do, it affects the person next to us, all right? And yeah, there are going to be people who are still not going to get it, but that should not get you into Four Cups energy. It should not get you into this very, disappointing energy where it's kind of like, I keep doing this, God, and it's like, I have all these cups. I find what brings me happiness. I'm doing my mission work, but it's like people are still not getting it. Trust me, guys, because I'm in the same boat. It, like the past couple of days with all these transits of the full moon in Libra, Mars being in Cancer, it's kicking me in the ass, and eclipse season is right around the corner, and the devil's trying to get me to doubt my purpose, to doubt what I'm doing here. But I'm here to serve, right? It's of spirit and service, which is what this is about. I'm here to help heal others. This is not about the money. This is not about the views or the subscriptions. And while I love all the support, right, I understand that I'm getting that support from my guides, and they're backing me up every step of the way. And this is also another reading for me to remind me of that. And this is also about reminding you guys of this stuff. So, yeah, it's challenging. It's disappointing at times. And you're kind of like bored. I just feel like nothing magical is happening. Like where am I going to see this magic happening? Because I feel it, right? I can feel it calling in the air tonight, right? Phil Collins. It's like, you feel this, Leo, but just know that you are heading towards that manifestation of your dreams, your hopes, your desires. It's just like staying in alignment is key here. And yeah, we're going to backslide. We're going to regress a little bit, and that's okay. We're human beings, okay? Our souls are recognizing this, or we have to recognize that. And we can't go back to like, oh man, when I was on, in the Orion star system, like everything was all fine and dandy, and everybody understood me, and we were all helping each other. But you signed up for this. Remember that. Okay, you have a soul mission here. You signed up for the healing of the planet. And when it comes down to your 3D self, that's why you're purifying your 3D self, to better understand why you are here, right? You're a soul in a vessel. You have a spiritual purpose. You are a spiritual being as opposed to a human being. Yes, you are human, but you have a higher purpose, right? And some of you are kind of getting into this energy where it's like this sucks type of energy, Debbie Downer almost. But understand that, if you're feeling like disappointed and you're having a hard time, like you're tired of being that Leo, you're tired of, I just want to throw in the towel. And I got that the past couple of days, guys. Like, I just was like, what am I doing this for? I just want to give up, because for me, I'm such a proponent of healing and of getting people to become their true selves and to live their purpose and to live a more fulfilling life. And sometimes I feel like my messages aren't being heard, right? And I pray about it as like, God, like if people could just catch wind of my stuff. But then that also tends to deal with vibrational energy. If I'm at a very, very different frequency and people are not drawn to that, or even people watch it and it's like, I can't deal with that stuff, it's way out of my league, it's way over my head, I have nothing to do with that. I have to keep doing what I need to do, because if I'm helping, healing at least one person, I'm doing something. Okay, even for some of you, you may be healing more people than like a couple of people or 20 people or whatever it is, but know that you have a purpose. You are doing something, and sometimes you are actually healing people who are more powerful than others. That is a big thing for some of you to start coming to terms with. So whenever you feel stuck, whenever you're getting into just like that, I don't know, God, like I'm just tired, I'm just like this, like the Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite person sitting like this, or in the Light Seers Tarot, the girl's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is not what I expected. I was so gung-ho about mission. I'm so gung-ho about healing people, for inspiring people. And it's like they don't get it, right? I know this is what the hardcore issue with starseeds is. It's not easy, guys, but we're in Earth School. So if you're feeling like that for the beginning of April, go to your guides, go to your team, connect with the stars, connect with the higher realms, go out in nature, go out at night and literally be under stars and the moon. And it's funny because the past couple of nights, instead of me walking during the day, I'm walking in a very different place than I've been walking before. And I am, as I'm walking, making sure I don't run into a mailbox, I'm looking at the stars, and the moon that I saw last night for the full moon in Libra, I was getting my energy back from them, and I was hearing messages from my starseed systems, from the Pleiadians, from the Sirians, right? It's like I was hearing them, we're backing you up, just remember what you're here for. We know that this is challenging, but know that you're going to be exalted. Know that you're going to be pushed to the front lines here, okay? And I am a Leo rising too, so it's kind of like we have to go through these motions because we're trying to remember who we are as spiritual beings. So some of you are being encouraged to go out there and just like either walk under the stars, or you sit there and you just let your team come give you that support. Or you call on your starseed systems, if you know who they are, on support. Or God, your spirit team, your guides, your grandparents who are up there, whomever. You know, even like your person, your counterpart even, you know, talk to their higher self. They will boost up your energies too, okay? So there's something about, you know, meditating under the stars, meditating underneath the moon, to draw upon the moon's energies, the stars' energies, the higher realms here. They're there to infuse more of that power into you, of what you already know you possess. Okay, so, and just know with these, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit, with these miracles, there are miracles coming in, all right? There are a lot of miracles coming in here for a lot of you. It's not just the wishes and dreams being granted. What the universe was trying to do, they're conspiring to bring in miracles. It's like, yeah, I know that Leo wished for this. They've been praying about this. They've been having faith about this. But watch what we're about to do. This is God saying, watch what I can do. Okay? The amount of miracles you're gonna start to see, and some of you have been starting to see this little by little, it's gonna blow you away. Okay? And why I say that, because with this Four of Cups, you see how she's not this? She's changing the positioning of her hands to do this. Praying, meditating, connecting, getting to center, connecting with God, with her higher self, with her guides, connecting with the stars, okay? The star systems. She's transmuting this. She's changing this into this. All right? So this is what a lot of you are being asked to do. Whenever this energy of like, oh, I'm so tired of this. Like, why is it that I'm not getting across to people? Guys, trust me, I've been through this. But here's the thing. As you're connecting, realize that those Three of Cups in front of you, This was there to help to purify you, to sanctify you, to renew you, so that you will be better equipped and better prepared for what is to come. Not only are these miracles coming in, but again, there's an exaltation here for some of you who are already doing your mission work and who are more aligned than most. All right, because that other cup that's coming in is the miracle. It's the blessing in disguise. You don't see it coming, but you feel it. It's above you. Your 5D self, because it's above the crown chakra, okay? Your 5D self is sensing this other thing coming in, this massive blessing of great fulfillment, overflow of abundance, of pure bliss and happiness that's coming in because you're feeling it, okay? Cups are about emotions. You have to trust the feeling. You're getting disappointed about things not happening because you're looking at it in the physical. All right, that's exactly what I have been doing. I catch myself doing that, and it's like I gotta pull myself back, which is why I do my walks and I connect with the higher realms and I pray to God. It's like I gotta get back to center, right? That cup is hovering over your head here. I was gonna say Pisces, Leo. You may be dealing with a Pisces. You have strong Pisces in your chart. Maybe part of fortune in Pisces for somebody, but that cup is over your head. I was going to say it again, Leo, okay? That blessing is coming and that miracle is there. You feel it, you just don't need to see it, okay? And that is hard, especially when you're really trying to trust your intuition, which is what Ace of Cups is. Going within, doing some self-reflection. What brings me complete happiness? What is it about my mission work that I absolutely love doing? How do I end up feeling when I'm doing my mission work? That should be, for some of you, some sort of focus or questions you should be asking yourself. Okay? But either way, you're trying to stay centered and balanced here. You're continuing to be grateful. Yeah, that's not what I want. It's not what I prayed for. It's not what I was wishing. But I'm going to roll with the punches. I'm still going to be grateful anyway because I know what's happening to me is for my highest good. Because things are not just happening for you, Leo. They're happening to you. To prepare you to be in the spotlight. Okay? Like, and if those of you who are already in the spotlight or you're out there in social media, whatever, it's going to escalate. There's going to be a much higher purpose for you. And you're going to be more visible, like that blink, that twinkling star in the sky. Like, what star is that? Who is that? That's Leo. That's you. So let's see what you may be out of alignment with for the beginning of April. What may you be out of alignment with for the beginning of April? Leo. But yeah, I'm hearing you don't see it coming. There's some massive miracles and blessings coming your way. You got to stay in alignment, but you've got to stay in alignment. Ace of Cups is also new beginnings. I said a prosperous new beginning. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. What did I say? Some of you, your missions are changing. You're moving to a higher level of consciousness and now you're going to have a broader mission than what you have now. Okay? And I know this is about being out of alignment, but hear me out because this is for those of you who are in alignment. Okay? You've been doing your thing and you're completely free and clear of toxic energies of your 3D self because now you're ready for the prime time. Okay? Is what I just heard. You're ready for prime time, Leo. So a better part is beginning. That new prosperous beginning. It's like free and clear of all this stuff. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be shining. It's going to be prosperous. Again, that blessing, ultimately fulfilling the overflow of abundance is coming. Okay? So let go of those cups that like you were hoping that those things would happen or would manifest, but it wasn't meant for you because God had something even better. Okay? And the bottom of the deck, there it is, the emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings of love. This is also to talk about your wish has been granted, about having true love, about having that like love of a lifetime in your life, the union with your counterpart. But again, you have to be in alignment with that and you have to clear yourself of low vibrational energies. a lot of you have done the emotional healing and you know who you are, because you're not sitting in this dumpy energy all day every day. Okay, you're being high vibrational as much as possible, even when you keep being disappointed, even when you're tired and it's like, oh my God, what? Okay, let me shift my energy from this to this. Okay, God, I'm not happy right now. I'm discontent with this. Help me get back to a state of higher consciousness. Help me get back to peace and bliss and contentment. And that's when you do this. So some of you have been doing this. You catch yourself falling into that Four of Cups energy, but you change that for the better to get you back into alignment. And for those of you who've been doing that, this is the new beginning coming in, because you've healed that old emotional pain, especially pain dealing with like disappointments and being discontent with things that don't go your way. I didn't wish for that. I didn't want that. Okay, fine, God. I got to trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in God. Okay? So some of you have completed the emotional healing. You're now going to receive new blessings and love. The Ace of Cups. Miracles. Okay? You've been getting a taste. For some of you, this is going to be a confirmation for some of you. If you've been seeing certain miracles that God has been doing in your life, like little by little or over the past like year or whatever, big ones are coming. And that includes the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning in love, but it is the agape love. It is the highest form of love, and it's the love of a lifetime. The others of you with what you're out of alignment with, you need to release your heart of this old emotional pain, the wounding. You're blocking your new from coming in by doing that, okay? It could even be about the emotional pain, about you being a starseed, being, you being a healer. Something wants to close out for others of you, Leo, but you've got to do the healing. And yeah, it sucks. It's not easy. It gets challenging. It's like, this is no fun. There's no magic in healing. There's no pure fun in healing, but you've got to find the fun in it. You've got to understand the purpose in the pain for this. Okay, so I'm going to go read the book like I'm always guided to do with this, to relay some messages to you, because some of you are going to get hit in the gut with what these messages are talking about. Okay, trust in the feelings. This card signifies that you're healing some old emotional pain. The first thing that comes to mind is exactly the issue you're resolving. As you let go of anger, guilt, or other emotional wounds, you awaken a new level of power within yourself that attracts everything you desire and more. Call upon the fairies as well as supportive people or professionals to help you through this time of healing, to include your spirit team, God, other spiritual teachers, mentors, whatever. Know that you're lovable and that you deserve a happy heart. Additional meanings are: the situation you're asking about has an emotional basis. Physical healing occurs as a result of emotional healing. You're preparing for a new love by healing old hurt from a previous relationship. Consult with a professional counselor or join a support group like my Capella Circle, my memberships. Journal about your feelings. This situation is bringing about tremendous personal growth. When you clear your stuff of all those disappointments, some of you it's disappointments in love, right? I don't have the true love. I don't have like fulfillment. You gotta clear that out so that you make room for the actual love that you need to come in. All right. So now we have goodbye to the old, hello to the new. This card indicates that a chapter in your life is closing. Perhaps you've been feeling a sense of loss or anxiety about the future. This card reassures you that your present situation is teaching you many valuable and important life lessons. You're now taking that wisdom and beginning a journey with new people, work, and situations. Be open to this change as it brings many blessings for everyone involved. Your future is taken care of. Trust the universe, right? Additional meanings are: you may be moving to a new home. A job promotion is upcoming. See, with the job promotion, some of you, this is exaltation in your mission work. A relationship is ending and transition is noticeable. Let go of unhelpful old patterns. Make time to work on healing your past hurts. For some of you, what you're out of alignment with, the month of April, you're being called to work on healing your past hurts. Work on your emotional healing. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. They won't know exactly what you need until you ask them. But be cognizant of what you're asking, Leo. Do you want to be healed, or do you want like romance? Because if you haven't healed your heart chakra, what's happening is you're going to attract more low vibrational energies, low vibrational relationships of all kinds. You block the true abundance that you're deserving of because your heart chakra is still full of resentment, bitterness, anger, whatever, disappointments, discontentment, Debbie Downer energy, like, life sucks energy. No, life sucks energy is not in alignment with this beautiful energy right here. Not at all. Okay? And there is some message here. Some of you or somebody here has been really wishing to find a new home, to move. Okay? Look, I went to pick up this deck. Look what's at the top of the deck. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way, guys. Of course, you get a bonus card and they want me to read that. It's not by coincidence, guys. They know you're concerned about the outcome of the situation, so they've sent you this card as a reassurance that everything's working out in a divinely perfect way. Take steps to uplift your outlook and unburden your heart and mind, such as taking a nature walk, spending time with loved ones, exercising, or enjoying a creative project. The more you can stay centered and filled with faith, the better the outcome you'll experience. Write down your concerns on paper and then ceremoniously dispose of the list by burning it, pouring water over it, or burying it. Talk to the people involved in order to double check your facts. Your worries may be based upon untrue assumptions. Make sure that you're getting enough rest and eating healthfully, as physical strain can lead to anxiety and exhaustion. And when you get to that, it lowers your vibration and it gets you out of alignment with these higher frequencies. Okay? So now we're going to look into, by using the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, Dragonfly and Penguin, Authentic and Magic. See, you have that magic within you. We're going to look into what guidance Spirit has for you, how to best navigate the energies for April. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There are some of you also who need to do some chakra healing. I do offer chakra healing as well. It's underneath the healing category of my website. Because this star card, 7 star, your 7 chakras. This tends to, you're reminding me that this tends to also mean that some of you are out of alignment because you need some chakra healing to do. And for some of you, there are quite a few blocks that are there. You've got to obliterate those blocks if you want to have those chakras cleared. All right. I also have a supernova reading that goes over what's really blocking you and how to remove them. We have the Moose, wisdom. What I talk about, you guys, and that higher knowledge, that consciousness. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. You keep your feet grounded on, keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Holy crap. This is just confirmation what I was channeling earlier, guys. And it's not just who's channeling, it's my team who's channeling. I'm connected to a higher realm here, higher portals, higher realms. It's not me. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You guys have a lot of knowledge, inner knowledge. It's like high priestess energy because a lot of you are that connected. You have to trust in that. Okay? But remember, when you're reaching the stars, you got to keep yourself grounded at the same time, right? Because you can be too aloof or too much in the ground here, and that's where you're out of balance. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Remember what I said about your guides? I said your grandparents too, like all of your like family lineage here. Your spirit team, they're there for you. They're giving you that knowledge and wisdom for you to use for your mission work, your life's purpose, to teach to others. The cougar is here, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I'm also hearing like somebody's looked at as a cougar. What is that again? It's kind of like an older woman who is very attractive, very knowledgeable, something like that. I think that's what I'm getting. I think that's what it is, right? Something like that. I don't know. Somebody may look at you as a cougar or something. Someone who's like very wise, but also very powerful. In silence, you find power. You're a leader, okay? You know where to go, what to do, Leo. You have that wisdom already. You already know. Call to action, right? You have the courage and confidence to succeed. It's within you. And this is a Mayan symbol, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't remember. It is the sun. So some of you may want to look up the symbolic message of what this is. They want me to look in the book to see if it says anything about that. But the bottom of the bottom of the deck is the dog card, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am protector and friend. See, you are a protector. You're a friend for the collective. You're a healer for the collective. You're going to unconditionally love without condition. This is what you've been called to do as well. That's Christ consciousness. And remember, you choose to be happy. This is not brought upon you by other people, which is what your 3D self thinks about this. Like, this life sucks. Like, I can't stand this mission. I can't do this anymore. Again, you go from being this to being this. I choose to be happy because I have that option. Happiness is your responsibility, Leo. It's up to you whether you want to be happy or not. It's not based on anyone else's, not even God's. Okay? Some of you may be praying for blessings, for happiness, to be happier. God's like, you have the ability to do it. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. You know what it is that makes you happy. Get back to doing that. I'm trying to see if it's here. Your intuition, hunches, and knowing will be enhanced by your cougar totem. You will sense threats and avoid them. You are capable of seeing and securing sanctuary in abundance. Cougar people are often leaders with keen and decisive minds. You know how to inspire others, complete tasks, and set new goals. You may not be close to a lot of people, but you are a great encourager and loving friend to your inner circle. You are coming into your power. It also can mean it is a time to take a leap of faith and go for your desires. Opportunities are at hand. With Cougar by your side, you will know better how to set boundaries and protect your precious energy and time so you can pay attention to what really matters. With Powerful Puma, you will have grace, passion, and purpose. But the Cougar is also considered the Puma, all right? This might be for somebody because the shadow of this is, have you been losing your temper and lashing out? You need time alone. Refocus and try again. Okay? It's like being loyal to your starseed mission, to yourself. Okay? Moosey. Moosey. Goosey. All right, the moose. LMNOP. The moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions, awkward yet graceful, awkward with the Aquarius energy, and plain but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Moose people always have a strong presence. Their totem stands 7 feet tall with a crown of antlers almost as wide. Their antlers are said to act as antenna to secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is your totem, you are a mystic. and sit in the council of the ancestors. So, okay, I knew I should have looked this up. Some of you are literally mystics, and it's because of the moon you were born under. I don't know if it's a balsamic, if it's a waxing gibbous or something. I know it's not new moon and full moon. But if you look at the moon phase you were born under, Leo, a lot of you are going to find that it says you are the mystic. The moon I was born under is the sage. And I think it was a waxing gibbous, if I'm not mistaken. My moon's in Aquarius. So some of you need to look at your moon phase, and there is a moon phase that means that you were born to be a mystic, okay? And even if it doesn't say that, you could also carry in some knowledge about you being a mystic in past lives, okay? You sit in the council of the ancestors. Do you have any idea how powerful you are? This is a very powerful reading, Leo. Especially for sun and rising signs, okay? You've got this knowledge that many people don't possess, but it's also they have not been granted that access either yet, or they will never grant that access because it's not part of their mission, or they're not there yet, or they're not working towards releasing the pain, releasing the anger and bitterness and resentment, all of that stuff to gain that type of wisdom. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive, and from an early age, you have experienced connections to spirit that have eluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not for the many, but for the few. Wow, I just felt something with that. With Moose's totem, you are sure to travel the long winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. Here's a shadow message. Have you wandered into negative territory? Head for higher ground. Do not worry. You are a strong individual that can handle everything. When in a struggle, you move to higher ground. And that higher ground is telling me you are connecting more with the higher realms. Wow, Leo. This is power right here. You guys got some, got some serious mission. Now, if you have no freaking clue what I'm talking about, like what starseed, what mission, what North Star, what the heck is my purpose? Again, I highly recommend that you check out my starseed and North Star alignment readings, okay? Those are very powerful readings. So if you need help with that, I highly recommend that. And don't forget the 10% off discount. The coupon codes are in the description box below. All right. Let's see what you need to heal for the beginning of April. What does Leo need to heal? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Copaiba bridges body and mind. It's a higher consciousness type of thing, right? So Copaiba essential oils are going to help you. Body lotions, body oil, whatever, maybe a scented candle with it. And I know this is like a little bit hard to get, but I'm pretty sure if you Amazon Copaiba or you Google it, you'll find something. This also talks about if you find Copaiba, make sure that you're buying it from vendors that get it from the sap, that they don't cut the trees down, because some of them are cutting the trees down and it's messing up the ecosystem. Bottom of the deck is Yarrow, heals physical and emotional wounds. See, some of you need to deal some emotional healing with the emotional wounds that you have. Clear that out, guys. Once you do that, man, you're gonna tap into some crazy shit, okay? Yes, people are gonna look at you like you're off the wall, like you're a weirdo with Aquarius energy, but don't pay attention to that. Don't do that. Many people, remember, with that few, what is it? They want me to read it again. see what they do to me. Moose, right? This is the big thing here, Leo. Your lofty heights are not for the many, but for the few. I had said some of you who you are inspiring, who you are motivating, you're healing, they are very powerful people. The energies of that one person that you've been assigned to will increase the luminosity of this planet, of their light, the vibration of this planet with that one person compared to 10 people who are not as powerful as that one person. And I'm not saying anybody's better than anybody else. It's just the contract that was assigned to them and to you. They've got way more power to do some serious damage, but in a good way. It's like the power, healing power of Christ. Okay? Look what he did, or what his intention was for humanity, right? That's what I'm getting from this, guys. And think about it. Christ spent a lot of time outside, did he not? He did. It's where he got his guidance, where he got his wisdom. He was connecting because he knew it was hard for him, for his mission work. I'm pretty sure he was a starseed too. All right, copaiba. It's one of the most powerful natural analgesic and anti-inflammatory substances available because of its high concentration of a natural compound known as beta-caryophyllene, which has potent anti-inflammatory and anti-pain properties. It can be applied undiluted to painful areas. It helps ease pain. It has been called a bridge between body and mind due to its ability to help both our physical and mental capacities and to comfort our physical, emotional, and spiritual selves. It may help you become more focused and directed in your approach to life and in your mission. Note that some companies may cut down the copaiba trees to extract the oil, thereby potentially destroying the delicate ecosystem of the rainforest. Choose a product from a company that instead taps the resin from the trees and also avoids over-tapping. Okay? It's funny because this has come up for me before. I actually have to go, get some of that copaiba stuff for myself. Because I have my diffuser on right now, but I've got beach rose going because I was drawn to that. Yarrow. So yarrow. This contains a powerful anti-inflammatory compound known as chamazoline. This compound is uncommon in the plant world and gives this oil a deep navy blue color. An antioxidant by nature, it also gives yarrow essential oil the ability to fight free radicals and regulate cellular functions to promote health. This essential oil is believed to help people whose anger or rage is subconsciously linked to feelings of vulnerability and emotional wounds. It helps alleviate this hidden hurt, rage, and defensiveness, allowing these people who typically hide to stop feeling so easily offended. It has a visionary effect on those suffering from depression, allowing them to acknowledge the pain and then relinquish it. Wow. Okay. That's big right there. Okay. Some of you, I picked up on this, and this is not to judge you at all. Okay. Trust me. There's been times for me, again, Leo rising, Leo North Node, and I can get triggered, or I'm so passionate about what I do, and it may turn into anger. Okay? And then I have to whoa, wait a minute, let me take it down a notch. And what's funny, guys, is that I was never like that. Because I've done a lot of emotional healing, because I'm more confident in who I am now, that passion is driving through me. But now it's activating the other side here of what I now need to work on with defensiveness, right? With people coming after me, and I get triggered and me lashing out. Now, I've never really lashed out at people. If I get angry, it's more so because I'm more angry at the collective or something, where it's why can't we just come together type of thing, right? Freaking the Beatles. I'm thinking of John Lennon here. Was John Lennon in Aquarius? Anyway, maybe he's here. Anyway, it's we can't fight fire with fire, Leo. And so for some of you who may still be dealing with these emotional wounds, and again, it's probably coming off of you subconsciously, something that still needs to be addressed. That Yarrow is going to help with that, along with the Copaiba. So especially you Leos being so passionate, right? You guys are leaders. It's like you are for people. You are there for people. It's like you want to help them. And sometimes they're not going to be receptive to that. And, you know, just meditate, okay? And you're kind of tired of what's going on with the collective, what right? But you're so powerful, Leo. Your vibration is everything. Your high vibration is everything. So I know for me, it's kind of like that warrior energy kicks in, right? That gung-ho energy that the Leos possess. But it's more of like trying to still come from a place of love, right? Love without condition with the dog card. I choose to be happy. You are protectors, too. As a starseed, for a lot of you, okay? So, I'm going to move on to the extended, guys. So the extended is going to entail what's going on with your love situation. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Tarot by Mystic Moon to see what the energies are surrounding your love situation or a relationship with someone that's on your mind. I'm going to use the Romance Angels to see what's blocking you, okay? Again, blocks are very important to obliterate. We already have this where you're out of alignment with the emotional healing, okay? And then we have, I'm going to get messages from your person or messages from your inner masculine with my very own deck, the Divine Masculine Unspoken Words deck. It's an incredibly powerful deck, guys. It's meant to really help you better understand your Divine Masculine, but also to better understand your inner masculine, okay? Because for some of you, your inner masculine may be on overdrive with the anger, bitterness, like, I need to get people to get it type of thing, right? That could very well be whatever message comes out. It's not just how your person's thinking, feeling about you. Your inner masculine stuff will surface from this too. Okay, so I do have this available for sale. The links to buy this deck are in the description box. Okay, and the more you use it, the more powerful this thing gets. All right. It's one of 6. I'm still trying to get my ass in gear to try to get my shadow deck out into production. I'm just trying to ensure that I have the means, the resources to get that deck into production on top of the other decks, the other 4 that I have that are written on my white cards to get them into physical decks. Okay. The link for the extended is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on the category that says extended videos, and you will find Leo's April love reading there, right? But if this is where I leave you, Leo, thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up. I never greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starting out.